what is the theme of this program? Yeah, so every week the institution is going to conduct a current affairs program that will go on till your prelims, I guess. And every day a faculty will take a subject. So it is Thursday. So every Thursday we'll meet considering the current affairs of the like last week current affairs I will be discussing till date. Okay, so I knew that you people are, I believe you're carrying some handouts. No handouts. So there could be something that would have been shared in the group. No, it's okay. So no problem. I will take random 1 week of current affairs and then we will discuss. Chalo. So what last 1 week, what did you know? What did you read in newspaper? It's not like what I am going to teach. What did you read in newspaper? You tell me that. This question bagundiga. Sudden ga click ayindi. One side kaakunda that side nunchi we will take it. What is that you read? Amma? What is that? Fintech. Okay. Next. Sorry? Quarterly. What has been dropped? What is dropped? Amma? Sri Lanka. What Sri Lanka? Sri Lanka. Ante ippudu nenu set chesukovala. Sri Lanka is in economic crisis and set cheshi, okay, economic point of view you want me to teach Sri Lanka. Okay, fine. We will take Sri Lanka also. Okay, we'll take Sri Lanka also. Depreciation of rupee, one good topic. Yes, good. Okay, the retrospective taxes also. Okay, Amma? Loudly? Not audible. Acha, okay. Windfall. ठीक है. Okay, next anything else? Fanindra? Service charge. What is service charge and service tax? What is the difference between charge and a tax? What is the difference between a charge and a tax? This question is bound. Tax and a charge. Okay. 2 topics I will teach which are in news, which is very important, and you will read in almost all the magazines without any clarity. Okay, and all the newspapers. From here on you apply this, you will get. One is about the jute. Other one is about the sugarcane. Applying this to export criteria. Okay, our first topic will be on sugarcane. There's a lot of stress in India when it comes to sugarcane. Okay, so prior to that, let me take first what is MSP. So this is for both, na? English and Telugu, or only English or only Telugu? Both. How many Telugu aspirants are here? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Fine. MSP, what is MSP? Minimum support prices. Kanisa Maddatu Dharalu. Minimum support prices. Who decides MSP? Government. Why do you think that I have to decide MSP here? See, agriculture price policy says you need to procure. Agriculture price policy says you need to procure the food grains from the farmers. You need to procure the food grains from the farmers, distribute them distribute them to the lower income group. Agriculture price policy says procure the food grains from the farmers, distribute the food grains to the lower income groups. From one side you are procuring, other side you are distributing. Both the cases. Procurement, you will follow few thumb rules. Distribution, you will follow few thumb rules. Why do I have to procure? I have to protect the interest of the farmers. I need to procure to protect the interest of farmers. Why do I have to distribute? I need to distribute them because it is part of my considering the aspects of food security to the poor, to the needy. So agriculture price policy says procure the food grains from one side, distribute the food grains to other side. These are the two important cases. Now this procurement I have some policy, this distribution also I have some policy. So what is that policy for the procurement and what is the policy for the distribution I will follow? Procurement, procuring from the farmers. Distribution from the ration shops, fair shops, PDS to the BPL families. APP, agriculture price policy says you procure at MSP. You procure at MSP. You distribute through PDS. This is the second point. You procure at MSP. You distribute at PDS. Procure benefiting the farmers, fix some price, distribute from the PDS, protecting and promoting BPL families. No one should sleep without a single meal. That is my intention. So first we'll cover this side. This is a very lengthy topic. First we'll cover this side, then we'll go to other side. If the time permits, we'll go to second side. What are MSP? We are looking at the one side of the channel. MSP is nothing but the minimum support prices, where the government promises to buy the food grains from the farmers. MSP is the minimum support price from where the government promises to buy the food grains from the farmers. How many times we declare MSP? Twice in a year, Rabi and Kharif. How many crops we declare MSP? 23 plus 2. 23 plus 2 plus 2 are dehusked coconut and copra. How many crops we declare MSP? How many crops we declare MSP? 23 plus 2. 2 is dehusked coconut, copra. COPRA. What is copra? Not COBRA. COPRA. Dry coconut. Dry coconut. The inside shell of a coconut. The inside shell of the coconut, okay, which we use it for our consumption purpose, no? Very famous in Kerala. Okay, and the one with shell, dehusked coconut, one with shell, and the fruit inside that shell is called as copra. Copra, and this Government of India take care of them separately. 25 crops we declare, 23 plus 2. This 23, how does it look now? MSP is equal to 23 and 2. 23 it becomes 22 and 1. 23 it becomes 22 and 1. Basically it is 22 plus 1 plus 2. 22 plus 1 plus 2. 23 are completely food crops. 25 is also completely food crops. In 23, this 22 has been covered under MSP. 1 is been covered under FRP. 23 you declare MSP. 23 is written as 22 plus 1. 22 is also MSP. 1 is also MSP, but 1 has some other name which is called as FRP. 22 are all food grains. 1 is sugarcane. All food grains. 1 is sugarcane. So you declare separately for sugarcane because you don't procure it. Who has to procure? Government. But government do not procure sugarcane. Government procures sugar. Government procures sugar, but government do not procure sugarcane, but government declares FRP for sugarcane. Now slowly you'll understand one step, next step when I take you. So basically it is 25. 23 plus 2, what are 2? D has coconut and copra. And what comes under 23? All food crops. 23 is written as 22 plus 1. 22 comes everything. Pulses, grams, wheat, paddy. You get everything under the 22. Plus 1 is sugarcane. And 1 I call it as FRP. MSP is minimum support price. FRP is fair and remunerative prices. FRP is fair and remunerative prices. Fair and remunerative prices. Remunerative prices. FRP prices. So in a question, if it's asked in a prelims, FRP prices are those prices which are declared for sugarcane only. Is it correct? Yes. It is only for sugarcane. For no other crop we procure under FRP. It's only under sugarcane. Alright, clear? Okay, next. Now what is the problem? Everything is going good. You're declaring MSP. Okay, for this 25. And for sugarcane, you are declaring FRP, but the problem is with FRP. First, we'll take who declares MSP. Okay, first we'll declare MSP. MSP is recommended by CACP. Write down. MSP is recommended by CACP. MSP is recommended by CACP. What is CACP? What is CACP? Commission for Agriculture Cost Prices. Commission for Agriculture Cost and Prices. That is called as CACP. Commission for Agriculture Cost and Prices. CACP. Okay. Now what CACP will do, it will recommend, it's a recommending body. It will recommend the MSP prices to CCEA. It will recommend the MSP prices to CCEA. What is CCEA? Cabinet Committee on Economic Affairs. CCEA means Cabinet Committee on Economic Affairs. Cabinet Committee on Economic Affairs. ఇది రెగ్యులర్గా వచ్చేది న్యూస్ పేపర్లో. Cabinet Committee on Economic Affairs will decide so and so and all. Okay, how many regularly follow newspaper here? I'll not ask any question, I'll promise. Won't ask a single question. How many of you regularly follows? No? 1, 2? Okay. Okay. At least in a week. అలా చూస్తారు. వీక్ చూసి అలా పెట్టేస్తారు. ఓకే. సి మీరు ఏది చదివినా whatever you read or you don't read, at least give ఒక 30 minutes to newspaper. Because just we moved out of COVID, na? A lot of things are happening in India, out of India. So there's a lot of things that you have to, you take into your subject, GS law. So you all are from Group 1 or civils? All are for civils. All are for civils? Okay, good. Who's preparing for Group 1 here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Good. Prepare for Group 1 also. Prepare for civils also. But read newspapers. Newspapers are very important here for state services and central services. Without newspaper, there is nothing. CCEA, Cabinet Committee on Economic Affairs, is headed by Prime Minister. Who heads CCEA? Prime Minister. So Prime Minister will chair that body, CCEA, and CCEA will take a final decision. Will take a final decision on the MSPs. CCEA will take a final decisions on the MSPs, which has been recommended by CACP. Now, before recommending, I need to make some calculations. Before recommending, I will have to take some calculations. CACP will take few calculations. CACP will consider the input cost. CACP will consider the input cost. Whose input cost is this? Farmers. How much farmers have invested? What is the price of the seed? How much fertilizers you are using? These all are my money, right? My investments. So when I buy, minimum you should get that, na? So that I will consider here, input cost. Along with the family labor. Input cost becomes this is C2 component or C component, which makes your basic input cost. How much your investment? That means what? Production cost. The production cost, government definitely will take more. And family labor, how many labors are involved in general? Plus, this makes you C2 plus FL or C plus FL. This is the basic formula which CACP will use. This is a basic formula which CACP will use calculating the MSPs. For anything it could be for the rice, it could be for wheat, it could be for anything. For calculating this, what will I do? I will take this basic investments, how much the farmer has invested, how much is that input cost, okay, how much of family labors are involved, how much I have to pay them. So that basic things I will consider. That makes your CACP. CACP will hand over these prices recommend to CCEA and final decisions is taken by CCEA. So CCEA will take a final decision. Now what is the problem in this? There is no problem. This is the procedure which we are following. Next slide, you have lot of issues. Okay, now this MSP is declared. This MSP is declared by CCEA, which is going to fix it. This MSP, once it is declared and fixed, the government have to pay this MSP to whom? Farmers. Government has to pay this MSP to the farmers and government will procure this food grains via FCI. And FCI is Food Corporation of India, which is a central nodal agency. FCI is Food Corporation of India, which is central nodal agency, which will procure the food grains. FCI will distribute this food grains to the state governments. From state government, it goes to district headquarters. From district headquarters, it goes to the fair shops. It goes to fair shops. This is called as centralized procurement. This is called as centralized procurement. Centralized procurement is that procurement where the food crops are being procured by the FCI directly from the farmers. A nodal agency involved here is FCI. Nodal agency involved here is FCI. This is called as centralized procurement. Clear? Yes. Next, there is something called as decentralized procurement. Decentralized procurement. See, once you have fixed MSP, now you will buy MSPs. You will buy food grains on MSPs. Buying of this food grains basically is by FCI. When FCI is acting as a nodal agency, then we call it as which system? Centralized system. If there is no involvement of the central government, state governments are directly promoted. State governments directly buy this food grains from the farmers. State governments directly buy food grains from the farmers, send it to district headquarters. From district headquarters, it will go to fair shop, from fair shops to BPL families. Now, which is the nodal agency? State governments. This system is called as decentralized. Centralized means central government, FCI, procurement is done, etc. Decentralized means state governments, district headquarters, procurement has been made, distributed to the BPL families. This is decentralized system. Centralized and decentralized. Next point. Very intelligent question, but I'll give you the answer in the next slide. Okay. Let me introduce him. He is Fanindra. Very active and hardworking guy. Centralized and decentralized. Centralized and decentralized. Centralized means you know the answer now. FCI. Now in decentralized, who's procuring? State government. On whose expenses? State government expenses. Transportation, state government is doing. Storages, state government is doing. Then who has to compensate? Who has to compensate to state governments? Central government. Okay. One case FCI is doing. FCI is procuring. FCI is transporting to its godowns. Okay. Then in that case, central government is taking the major role. Central government body, central government is working, etc. Second case, when it is decentralized, that means state government is working on behalf of central government, procurement, transportation, labor, packaging, everything state government is doing. Then who has to compensate? Central government will compensate. Central government says, you procure, follow decentralized, I'll pay you for all those compensations. Is it clear? Yes. So in centralization, there is no compensation, and in decentralization, there is compensation. Now, MSP is declared. MSP is declared. Farmer knew that, for example, you take wheat. Farmer knew that government has declared 30 rupees for wheat. I'll buy wheat from farmer at 30 rupees minimum. What is this 30 rupees? MSP. Who declared this? Government. Okay, government declared this 30 so that farmer can sell this wheat to government. What farmer will do? MSP is pre-harvest or post-harvest? MSP is pre-harvest, post-harvest. What is pre-harvest? Before harvesting. Okay. And what is post means? Post-harvesting, you declare some prices after harvest. When is MSP declared? Before harvesting only MSP is declared. You have something in the mind. Okay, fine. Government has fixed at 30 rupees. Now let's go for this product, wheat. So I'll go for wheat. The prices are fixed as 30. This is declared pre-harvest. Now I'll do harvesting. Cultivation is done. I will go first to the market. When production is done, I will take that. I'll go to market. I'm a farmer. I'll go to market. I'll check in the market what is the prices. Here is 30. I'll check here. If the market price is 31, I'm getting 1 rupee extra. I'll try to sell in the market. If the farmer sells his products in the market other than MSPs, we call it as market price. The farmer post-harvest, MSP is pre-harvest and market price is, what is market price? Pre-harvest, post-harvest? Post-harvest. The farmer will take that food grain, sells that in the market, which is called as market price. He's getting 1 rupee extra, right? He's getting 1 rupee extra. So what will I do? It's better to sell in the market than hand over to the government. Then what government will do? Government will immediately look at the market price and government will declare procurement prices. Government will declare the procurement prices. Procurement prices I will declare now at 32 rupees. Procurement prices I will declare at 30 rupees, 32 rupees. Procurement price MSP, which is greater? Procurement. Market price and MSP, which is greater? Market price. Market price and procurement, which is greater? Procurement. Now where the farmer will go? Where? Procurement is where? The government. The farmer will go and sell his food grains to the FCI if it is centralized, to the state if it is decentralized. So farmers will sell to the government his food grains. Now these are procured not at MSP but at double P's, which is called as procurement prices. Because farmer is getting 2 rupees extra. Procurement prices are always greater than MSP. Is it correct? Yes? Yes. Procurement prices are post-harvest. MSPs are pre-harvest. Is it correct? Think Jain Malli. So here all are from Telugu states only? Anyone from other state? No? All from here only. Acha, you're from which state? Karnataka. Okay. Which is pre-harvest prices? MSP. Post-harvest prices? Procurement prices as well as market prices. Options correct ga chadavala. Procurement prices and the market prices are the post-harvest prices. Now the farmer will take this wheat or rice or other food grains like pulses, everything will go and hand it over to the FCI because they are getting benefits. Most food grains like pulses, gram will go to procurement prices. From procurement prices, if it is centralized, it will go to PDS now. State governments, headquarters, everything, it will go to PDS. Now in the PDS, the BPL families will get a message. They will go to ration shops and they will collect their percentage, okay, of their quota of their food grains. These prices which the government buys the food grains at the procurement prices and distributes them to the fair shops at issue prices. Issue price are those price where the government sells its food grains which have been procured either at MSP or at procurement prices, and these are sold at subsidized prices. These are sold at subsidized prices because I'm buying at 32 rupees, I'm selling at 2 rupees. I'm not giving it subsidy. I'm buying at procurement is 32. I'm selling at 2 rupees, 3 rupees, 1 rupee kg wheat, 1 rupee kg rice. I'm selling at a very subsidized prices. These are called as issue prices. So how many prices we have discussed here? I did not touch anything FRP there. We did not write anything FRP, we did not write anything jute, sugarcane, nothing. Simple basic background I have taught you. What is happening at the back end? What is government doing with MSP? Who declares MSP? What is the mechanism which is happening at the back end? Farmers, almost all the farmers which hand over their food grains to the government, they will sell their food grains at procurement prices except rice and wheat. Except rice and wheat. They will wait. Rice and wheat. These farmers, they will wait. Still they will wait in the market. Market prices are 31. Procurement prices are 32. Maybe market prices will go to 33. Maybe market price will go to 33. Then I'll get 1 rupee extra. Why will I wait there? Because my shelf life is very high. What are my products now? Rice and wheat, whose shelf life is very high compared to other food crops. So what will I do? I have time. I'll wait for 6 months. Put something in my home, godowns, I'll wait till there is a demand in the market. Till there's a demand in the market. And with the demand, prices will increase. So I'll wait till there is 1 rupee, 2 rupees extra for me so that I can release my food grains at the market price only. So these are the farmers who will wait. Who are those? Rice and wheat growing farmers. They'll wait in the market. Now, what is happening in the background? Government is buying at the procurement prices, distributing them at the issue prices. Means from one side you are buying all the food grains and distributing the food grains in the market. That means in the market the food grain supply will increase. When the market food grain supply will increase, when the market food grain supply will increase, what will happen to market price? Will it increase? It will slowly fall. Why? Supply has increased. Do you think this will come to 33? Do you think this will stay at 31? No. Why? Because you are already distributing from one side. So how about these farmers? Have they done mistake? Yes, sir. ఇలా చెప్తే అంతే ఎగ్జామ్లో ఎస్ అని చెప్పి తల ఊపేస్తున్నారు. ఎస్ అని చెప్పి నో, దే ఆర్ వెయిటింగ్ యార్ మ్యాన్. హ్యూమన్ బీయింగ్, ఎవ్రీవన్ ఈజ్ వర్కింగ్ ఫర్ వాట్? Everyone is working for what? Income and profits. So they are waiting because their product has a very huge shelf life. And they're waiting there because they may get some profit. If not, what they will do? There is no demand. Now these prices get deteriorated now. Slowly it will fall. Because from one side, government started increasing the supply of food grains in the market. Flow of food grain in the market has increased, so market prices will slowly fall. It will come to 31, it will come to 30, it will come to 29. How about the future of this farmer? Though they have to sell at very less prices. Now market prices becomes 29, MSP has been 30. Procurement price has been 32. Now everything seen has been reversed now. Now what these farmers will do? There is no demand. They cannot sell it at a loss. Immediately government will declare for such crops. What are those crops? Rice and wheat only. I will declare open-ended procurement. Immediately government will open its door. Government always has opened its doors. Government doors are always open for rice and wheat. Other crops, it get closed. For rice and wheats, my doors are always open. Why? Most preferred food crop. It is the most staple, preferred wheat in the north, rice in the south. Tell me one person who don't eat rice here. Everyone eat rice and everyone eat wheat also. I prefer both. But in north, wheat is more, rice is less. Here rice is more, wheat is less. These are the most important crops. I cannot let the farmers to sell in the market at a very low cost. So what will I declare now? I will declare open-ended procurement. Open-ended procurement is that procurement where at the end the government will open the prices for those food crops whose shelf life is very, very high. As of now, that has only been for 2 crops. What are those? Rice and wheat. My doors are open. You can please come now and park all your food grains in my basket. That is FCI. I will give you open-ended prices. What are those prices? Greater than market prices. MSP prices kana greater undadu. Because I have given you a lot of chance, na? Open-ended prices are equal to MSP prices. Open-ended prices are equal to MSP. That means I'm giving a chance. You come back and deposit all your food grains in my godowns. Your basic price now will be how much it is? How much you will get? 30. You waited for 8 months. If you sell in the market, it is 29. But I'm still procuring it in rupees 30. So open-ended procurement, I'll procure your food grains at the prices which I have declared pre-harvest. Is it correct? I'll procure rice and wheat under open-ended procurement where the prices I have declared pre-harvest. Means what? MSP prices. Come back and give all your food grains to my godowns. I will give you the prices equal to MSP prices. So how much you have? How much the prices? MSP prices only. So what did we discuss? How many prices we have discussed? MSP, market price, procurement price, issue price, open-ended procurement. 5 prices. Discuss about CACP, CCEA. CACP and CCEA. Any doubt in this before I go to next slide? But it's a 1 hour class or 2 hours class? 1 hour. So we started a little bit late only, no? So we'll take till 6:25. You have another class? No? Everyone? Anyone who has class? No class, no? 15 minutes is okay. I will take 15 minutes extra so that we'll finish this topic. Followed or not? Followed? Why so serious? Okay. Next we'll take the story of sugarcane. What is sugarcane? What are the sugarcane prices? Till now we have discussed 23 plus 2, na? In 23, 22 plus 1. So we discuss about 22. 1 is remaining. What is 1? Sugarcane. So what do you declare for sugarcane? FRP. I declare FRP for sugarcane. I declare FRP for sugarcane. Fair and remunerative prices. Who fix FRP? CACP will fix FRP, will hand over and notify to CCEA headed by Prime Minister. They will take a final decisions on sugarcane fixing FRP. Fixing the FRP. Next, in this If we consider sugarcane, I told you government will procure all the food grains. Out of 23, I'll procure all those food grains. 22 except sugarcane. Sugarcane I won't procure, but I'll set the price. Who will procure the food grains? Sorry, who will procure the food grains is government. Who will procure the sugarcane? For example, farmer, sugarcane growing farmer, produce the sugarcane and will hand over to the mills. Mill owners will buy the sugarcane directly from the farmers, and the farmers sell this to the mill owners. At the prices which is called as FRP, which is set by CCA. So the prices at which, because what government will do with the sugarcane, because it is not an end product, na? Government will not process it. Mills will process it. And what will the mills do? Sugar, jaggery, ethanol. These are the end products. Government will procure end products, but not the raw material. So sugarcane is a raw material which has been sent to mills. Mills will process, make it sugar. The government will procure sugar if needed. In that also there are a lot of clauses. Central government used to procure, and now it is not procuring. Why and what? We'll take later. Now mills will pay to the farmer, that is FRP. As of now, it is somewhere around 290 per quintal. Per quintal of sugarcane, earlier it used 270, it went to 290, 280, etc. Sugarcane that is the mill owners buy from the farmers at 270 to 290 per quintal. So this money who has to pay to farmers? Government or mill owners? Mill owners. And who set the prices? Government plus farmers plus Mill Association of India. All these three people will sit. No one should be in the disadvantaged side, and they will fix the prices. They will fix one prices. When they are fixing FRP, three agents are involved. One is government, farmer association, mill owners association. All will agree, then I will fix 290. So mill owners will pay to the farmers. Mill owners will process this and they will make sugar. This sugar mill owners will sell in the market. Okay, they'll sell in the market. Looking at FRP, state governments will also declare state advisory prices for the sugarcane. Looking at FRP, state governments will also declare state advisory prices for the sugarcane. State advisory prices are prices which are declared by the state government, where the mills will procure sugarcane from the farmers. Does it all states declare SAP? No. Those states where production of sugarcane is very high, those states like Maharashtra, Uttar Pradesh, where production of sugarcane is very high, I declare SAP. I declare SAP where the production of sugarcane is very, very high. SAP as of now is 340 per quintal. SAP as of now is 340 per quintal. Remember, SAP is always higher than FRP. SAP is always higher than FRP. What is the difference between FRP and SAP? Don't abbreviate them. FRP is declared by central government. Looking at this FRP prices, state governments declares SAP prices. And who procures at FRP and who procures at SAP? SAP is procured by mill owners. This is what I said. This is what I taught. Who procures at SAP prices? Mill owners or state government? State government. మార్చేస్తారా ఎక్స్ప్రెషన్ చూసి మార్చేస్తారా అమ్మా ఈ రెండు ప్రైజెస్ ఒకటేమో సెంట్రల్ గవర్నమెంట్ డిక్లేర్ చేస్తుంది, వన్ ఇస్ బిన్ డిక్లేర్డ్ బై సెంట్రల్ గవర్నమెంట్, అదర్ వన్ ఇస్ డిక్లేర్డ్ బై స్టేట్ గవర్నమెంట్. బోత్ ద కేసెస్ హూ ఆర్ బయింగ్ and they are paying to farmers. That's it. But SAP is always higher than FRP. Why? Production is very, very higher. Geographical location is supporting, climatic conditions are supporting, soil type is supporting. I will give you more SAP, please go for sugarcane. Okay, commercial crop, na? I'll get more profits. Go for that. Gestation period is very high. I'm asking you to go for sugarcane, procure, produce, and I'll give it 340 rupees. So most farmers will go for sugarcane in that particular states. If a state has declared SAP, no mill owner will buy at FRP. Is it clear? If a state has declared SAP, then mill owner has to buy at SAP only. Is it correct? Yes. If a mill owner is buying at SAP, means it is a state which has got largest production of sugarcane. Is it true? Yes. Not all states declare SAP. Only few states declare SAP, and other states follow FRP, where production is normal. Production is normal, not high. Now SAP is at 340, FRP is at 290. Now I am advising mill owners to buy at 340. Procure this at 340. Produce more sugar. Who will produce more sugar? One who procured at FRP or at SAP? The state which has procured at SAP, they will produce more sugar, sell more in the market, or I will go for exports. Maharashtra, Uttar Pradesh, these are the states which are very active in SAP. They'll encourage the farmers to go for sugarcane because I will give you more SAP. Produce more, make more sugar, let us export, make lot of money. Because my geographical condition is supporting, all environmental factors support, let us make sugarcane a habit for the farmers, so that I'm not making any alternative. I'm asking them to go for sugarcane and earn more. 340 rupees per quintal is very, very high. Sugar is being sold in the market by sugar mills. Sugar is sold by the mill owners, in the market, which is called as MSP. What is MSP? Minimum support price కాదు, minimum selling price. Minimum selling price is the price where mill owners sell the sugar in the market, which is called as MSP. It's called as MSP. There's so many other prices which I have to teach you. FRP, MSP, market price, procurement price, issue price, open-ended procurement. FRP, SAP, minimum selling price, levy price, okay. So these are related to sugarcane. Levy price, minimum selling price, state advisory price, SMP prices, statutory minimum prices, SMP prices. So these are related to sugarcane. So this is the first half. This is a very lengthy topic. It can't be covered in 1 hour of class. So as of now, I have taught you about agriculture price policy of MSPs. Sugarcane, I have to stop here. I cannot teach you SMP, levy and MSP. Remember, there is always a bar on MSP. Mill owners sell sugar in the market at which prices? Minimum selling price. There is always a bar. That means as of now 30 rupees there is a bar. Below 30 rupees I cannot sell. It is not above 30. Below 30 rupees I cannot sell. I am a mill owner. I have to sell at 30 or more than 30, but it cannot be less than 30. This is called as a bar. Why is this? I am producing more. I'll put the prices less. Demand of my sugar will be high. Sale of my sugar will be high. And who is getting more profit? The one who is putting very, very less prices. That means, how about other farmers? How about other states where sugar is produced at FRP prices? This is always a question mark. That is the reason I have put this on bar. We will continue this. Whenever we'll meet next time, I will teach you. As of now, it is agriculture price policy I have to cover. I have done MSP. Except levy prices, MSP and SMP, I have covered your MSP, MP, PP, IP, OEP, FRP and SAP. Any doubt in what is taught? Pre. SAP, I am saying it 340, then only you will go for that. How will I attract you? By giving 340 only, na? If I don't give 340, will you go for sugarcane? You will go for some other crop, looking at MSP, which your soil is supporting you. Clear? So what is this FRP and SAP? But SAP is always declared after. How is SAP declared? By checking up FRP. FRP they have set at 290. Considering that, I'll set SAP. Then only the state farmers will go for SAP prices. Once I have set SAP, then mill owners has to follow only? Yes. Okay, thank you. Any doubt in just what is taught in those topics, you can ask. Remaining, I'll cover in next class.